Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's go ahead and navigate our way through to from the bottom of Aperture Science all the way to the top. And by the way, for anybody wondering what those two portals are, I started this recording early but had some issues with the mic. So I had to redo the intro again. But anyways, so I was looking at some secret areas and I realized that my mic wasn't probably correct. So now that's fixed up, hopefully. Let's just get through this. So, I don't think there are any secret areas over here because I was trying to look for those before, but I'm going to guess there aren't any over here. So, let's just keep going through. Okay, so there's this giant wreck and I'm going to guess we have to go over there, right? Okay, why can't I make one over here? That would be a bit weird. Alrighty then, okay. Is there nothing over here? I guess not, but alright, dude. Okay then, I guess let's just keep going. Honestly, I'm not even sure why the Aperture Science facility is this big and just full of, production lines for turrets and for freaking cubes. I get that both the Black Mesa facility and the Aperture Science over here were trying to compete with each other for government funding. Zoom. What, somewhere? Oh, I think there, right? Alright, okay. Keep out. Oh, is that a secret area? Could be, actually. Can I go over there? I'm not even sure. But unfortunately, it seems like these doors are locked and I can't go over there. Can you make a portal? No, we can't. Alright then, I really hope I'm not missing any secrets over here because, there is some big thing I'm pretty sure that is close by. You know, a big thing for both the Half-Life universe and the Portal universe. But I'll talk about it once we reach it. And I'm pretty sure most people at this point know what it is. But I'd like to talk about it a little bit myself. But anyways. Okay, let's just go through here. And, okay, anything else over here? No, not really. Alrighty then. Okay. Alright, that looked like a bricked wall, but am I supposed to go over there? I'm not even sure if that's... Oh wait, no, that's the other side, right? Okay, never mind. That was the way forward. Okay, cool, I guess. Do not enter, keep out. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm genuinely surprised there are no antlions in this game, if I can be honest. This is the perfect area for those things to be in, considering, in Half-Life 2 also they appear in similar places. But, I guess there's some lack of sand over here for them to emerge. I'm not too sure. But okay, so they said keep out and do not enter. Why? What's the Aperture Science doing over here exactly? Not sure on that one because I don't really remember anything dangerous that the Aperture Science was doing. But other than some very unethical experiments, but okay, pull lever. But for what? Okay, that's a vault, right? Okay, and then we have two posts up there. Not sure what's happening. What is this? Test shaft. Abandonment hatched, I think. No, abandonment hatched to test shaft 09 Zulu Bunzen. Do not enter. Okay, so they were doing some experiments that they even don't want to deal with anymore. Okay, well, I guess whatever. Okay, I think we have to make our way quickly. So let's just do this over here and then press this. Alright. So what kind of tests were, this crazy that Aperture Science decided to abandon this place? Oh boy, we are about to find that out soon enough. Hopefully Whitley doesn't find us over here because, dude is crazy at this point. But anyway, okay, let's see what the tests are over here. Maybe we'll find a freaking OP portal gun that can, pull people or something like that. Or maybe we can find the freaking displacer cannon from Half-Life Opposing Force. Which also, you know what? That thing alone would put the portal gun over here. What do you call it? It would pretty much render the portal gun obsolete on its own. Or maybe not, because it looks like a pretty volatile type of, technology. But okay, so we have a underwater facility or something? Yeah, because they're saying that, you have the danger of drowning over here. Alright, okay, oh my god. Okay, so it seems like this place was probably abandoned because it got flooded or something. Honestly, I'm not even sure how that happened because, yeah, aperture definitely looks a lot deeper than I think it should be possible for it to be. But anyway, 1952. What exactly happened over here? I'm going to guess by that date they mean, you know, when this place was abandoned or something. I'm not too sure personally. I think we can teleport in there, but before we do that, let's see if we can go over here somewhere. To test chambers 1 to 200. What about this? Underground train to test shaft 01 to 08. Okay. What about over here? This place is too dark and unfortunately Whitley is no longer available over here for us to be a flashlight. So... although I'm not gonna lie, this looks like you can fit a freaking... what do you call it? Wheel over here. But I'm not too sure where you can find one. But anyways, I guess for now we can just go through here. Wait, oh, okay, I must have shot one over here when I was trying to light this place up. Well, that didn't really work, so let's just continue through here and see what we can find. Okay, what is this? Pull lever, okay. Alright. So did that just open this particular place or did that open...
You already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
You know... I can't say this for sure, but, you know, quite bold of him to say that she's married to science. Although, to be honest, what would you even call Cave Johnson, you know, if you know his actual story? Because, yeah, that's what I was looking over here too. But anyways, okay, so that must be a secret area either, or that's the place we need to go to. But, oh, okay, oh my god. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I wanted to see, did that thing that we just activated, did that do anything else? Alright, got it. Okay, so now what are we supposed to do over here? So this is just a broken bridge. Hopefully they don't pull up a BS of, you know, this thing breaking or something. That looks like a place I can go to, but honestly, I'm not too sure how you can get to that. So I guess since we are here, let's just solve this particular part and then see. So this is the main lift. Can you shoot through this? I don't think so. Although there's nothing to interact over here, so maybe this wasn't even the place I was supposed to go. Alright then what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to take a plunge or anything over here? I don't think so. Or maybe I can activate something over here to make at least coming up here easy. Not too sure on that one if I can be honest, but actually now that I think about it, isn't that a platform technically over there? Okay, but how can I get down? Okay, here's the path to getting down. Okay. Let's see, isn't that a path on this thing? Okay, yeah, it is a path. Never mind. I wasn't even supposed to go over there. Alrighty then. But what am I supposed to even do from over here? Because if I launch myself from over here, that's just gonna launch me straight into the wall over there. Because I need this to be... Actually, this might work actually now that I think about it. But honestly, I'm not too sure how well it would work. Oh wait, is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay, oh my god, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, yeah, no, that would definitely work. Okay then. So this puzzle's solution was hiding in plain sight. Yep, here we go. Alright.
1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of Mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
And well, now we know why this place has been, what do you call it? Spirit of Idaho National Potato Board Award. Okay, well, that's definitely some board. I'm not sure if that's a real thing, but I'm going to guess not. But oh well. Okay, so definitely, upcoming company. This looks like a pretty old CEO office. But yeah, as we heard from their experiments, yeah, that's the reason why, this place was abandoned. They were conducting God knows what kind of awful experiments over here. So now we're going to be exploring the dark side of Aperture. Something that wasn't revealed to us in Portal 1, outside of the fact that, GLaDOS, there's a neurotoxin killing everybody. But that was more of a tragic thing. Yeah, I think now we'll be exploring and, learning why GLaDOS exactly did that. Alright, so now that we are here... Zoom. Okay, so I was seeing multiple places that we can go to. So one could be... Okay, I can't go on this. So that one, right? Any other place we could go to? I'm not too sure, but... does not look like it, if I can be honest. Pump Station Alpha. Alrighty then, alrighty then. I don't think we can go anywhere else, so let's just keep going through over here. Vertrified. Experiment discontinued. Yeah, they somehow...
Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Okay, well, definitely that's not something cool, if I can be honest. But then again, I think that's the entire point, right? Okay, but there must be something that we could fall down to or something in order to get to that, I guess. I don't think I'm supposed to be jumping from here, but where else can I go? I'm going to guess we're not supposed to go over there just yet. I think that was just to show us that there's a freaking... Oh, wait. Aha, of course. See, told you that they'll be hiding the freaking answers in plain sight. But I'm not gonna lie, I definitely cut that one too close. I could have just done that from one extra floor and be completely safe. Yeah, do not follow my example. But anyways, Pump Station Alpha. Know your allergies. Pollen, animal danger, plastics, antimatter. Alright then, dude, whatever. Okay, how do I activate this? I guess this time we push the lever. But anyways, okay. Am I supposed to be down here, or is this just I mean, I do see there's this wall that I think I can put a portal on. Also, what is this? Gel flow. Yeah, okay, now the BS of this game starts. I'm not gonna lie, this particular mechanic of the game I really got stuck on, because figuring these things out was really hard for me. But anyways, okay, so yeah, remember that gel flow, by the way. That is going to be now the main thing about these experiments. But first, I think this is just another one of these things only, right? That I'm supposed to just go through. I'm not too sure, honestly, but okay, let's just put it as high as I can. Although now that I think about it, maybe I'm supposed to go over there. Never mind. Alright then, can I make a portal over here? No, I can't. Alright then, dude, alright. I guess I'll just do it from here then. Okay. And now what? Can I even go on these things? But honestly, I don't see any point of going there. Whatever then. Okay, so now we're here. Okay, this is just a straight path to this place.
Science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Alrighty then, dude.
Let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Okay, did you know? Aperture Science Fact Placard? I can't read the rest of it. Repulsion gel, and then there's a serial number over here. Anyway, repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietetic pudding substitute. It's true. The gel is a sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and out his or her mouth. For various reasons, this product was pulled from shelves. Okay, so a thing that allows us to bounce on it, right? If I was to jump on it. My god, and they were feeding this thing to people. Can you believe that? Okay, well, that would definitely turn your favorite dishes into something pretty lethal, if I can be honest. Okay, but how am I supposed to go over there? Also, I'm pretty sure at this point, when, you know, these experiments were happening, the portal gun wasn't even developed. So how do they even have those weird, what do you call it? Weird force fields that prevent us from going to that place? I'm not even too sure, but I guess Whitley has some control over this place, although I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to have that control, right? Honestly, I'm not too sure what's happening anymore. Anyway, first let's get over here. For some reason, we are the only ones who can jump that high. But okay. Alright, that's the first one done.
Informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Okay, well, I see the scientists are just as evil as Cave Johnson himself. But hey, at least Cave Johnson is honest. You know, just like our boy Geppetto from Lies of P. He might have been a bad person, although to be honest, I doubt that. But yeah, at least he was honest. So yeah, probably the control group is the scientists who are observing the people tearing themselves apart with, you know, eating that stupid gel. Because God knows what kind of awful things must be happening with that one. But anyways, the funny thing is that that's not even the only gel that we have to deal with. There are like multiple of those things. But anyways, where am I supposed to go from over here? I came from here, right? Oh no, I didn't come from here, I think. So I think I'm supposed to drop down
For this
here.
next test, we put
Okay.
nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Okay, oh my god, did they just expose people to radiation not to create tumors? I'm not even sure if that's how it works, but oh my god, dude. And people say Black Mesa was evil. Alrighty then. Anyways, okay. What about this? Okay, that was enough, huh? Alright, that's pretty cool too. And now, what am I supposed to do here? Honestly, I'm not too sure. But, okay, there's something over there, right? Okay, well, I need at least one over there, dude. Okay, maybe I can make a portal somewhere over there. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that looks like the... I think I have to hit that, right? So, how am I supposed to do that? Because I can't do it while I'm here. But, okay, dude, sure. Okay, that's the exit, actually. So, we need to find a way to get up here. But we need to keep that button pressed over there. So... Oh, there's a cube over there. I didn't even realize. Okay, how do I get to that cube? Is the other side of the wall? No, unfortunately, no. What about the top? But this one we can teleport to. Okay. Also, that must be the place we came from, so that's cool, I guess. Anyways. By the way, cool touch of them to, you know, give us some music every time we jump up. You know, glad to know that I'm doing something, I guess. But anyways, okay. So this one should keep this one active, right? Let's see. Okay, oh my god, can I? Alright, cool. Oh, okay, oh my god, I forgot to... Okay, hold up a second here. Alright, there we go. That should do the trick. Alright, here's the first one. So now how am I supposed to get through this? Because I need some momentum, right? So... Okay, yeah, how am I supposed to get the momentum necessary to get through this? Because that's not gonna work, right? Oh wait, actually I think it's just supposed to work like this. Alright, perfect. And now we have this side jumping over here, huh? Alright, let's see. Okay. I mean, sure, dude. Okay, so I know that Chell has mechanical legs that allow her to, negate fall damage. But how is, this is working over here? I don't get that one. Also, I see there's a fall over here. I'm going to get that's a death trap rather than the secret area, right? Also, I guess there's no harm in tease testing. Okay, oh my god, dude, drop this. Alright, okay, okay, oh my god, do not fall down there. Okay, how can I not bounce off right here? Okay, that's gonna be definitely annoying to deal with. Unless I have to maybe go on the other side again. Oh, there's this one small area that I can just fall onto and see if there's anything secret over here. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe that's just the area I came from, right? Okay, never mind then. Alright, so now we have to go over there. But, how am I supposed to now make the momentum over here? Because that's not gonna work, right? Unless it for some reason works. Yeah, it won't work. Although, what happens if I was to jump? Oh, okay, actually, I think this is the... But this is not gonna work. Okay, well, I'm not too sure really then what am I supposed to do, but... I guess let's just running jump over here and see if that works. Okay, yeah, that works. Perfect.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Well, then lucky me, I guess, that, Chell over here has like half of her body as a robot, I think. Although the top half of her body is still human, so I'm not sure how she's still alive. But anyways, okay, so I'm just going to call this episode right here. So yeah, if you guys like what you see, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And now in the comment section, I think you guys can make an accurate prediction of how these puzzles are going to go. Because I think I gave a pretty good impression of, how hard Portal 2 is going to get later down the game. Because, yeah, that gel is going to be used now like in every single puzzle that we'll be having in this entire game. And yeah, there's still a decent chunk of the game left until we reach the top and beat Whitley. So yeah, until then, have a wonderful day everyone, and I hope to see you all in the next one.